Hey there! And oh, happy Merry Christmas early as well. And so, today I've been wanting to make a video about this for a while, and today I am going to tell you the best hero pet combinations. And I'm going to start off where I'm going to have multiple sections. Number one will be the sections of the first four hero pets for Town Hall 14. So I'll have Town Hall 14, then I'll have Town Hall 15. In Town Hall 15, you have all 8, but of just the new 4, I'll tell you the best combinations for that. And then I'll tell you overall the best combinations. And I'll be showing you the first and the second best combinations. And some of them will vary, like, disclaimer, or not disclaimer, but for the unicorn, the it kind of matters what army. Like, if you're doing a queen charge, you probably want that. If you're doing a king walk, you probably want that. If you're doing an RC, like a royal champion charge, that's a thing. Wow, you could do that. If you're doing a warden walk, you might want to do that. And so it kind of depends on the army, but for some of them, it doesn't really. So, I'll go through the stuff first, and then we'll go over to a little sheet I created so I can tell you about it. So, Lassie. Lassie can jump over walls, and so that's cool. Has 2,900 hit points at level 4. I don't know what level 1 is, but whoops. Damage second, 170. And so this is good for the Royal Champion, all for Town 14. I'll give it to the Royal Champion because, sorry, because the Royal Champion is a fast movement speed, and Lassie is 32 movement speed, so that is good. His ground, so that's nice for the Royal Champion. They both jump walls, and they'll stay 2.5 tiles from the hero. And so that is also good. If you go over here, and let's say the Royal Champion's like right here, and Lassie can be 2.5 away. So he could be attacking this or this. And so that's good because it will stay close to our champion. Electro Owl. I will give it to the Grand Warden for number 1 because of air. The other heroes don't really work with the Electro Owl that good. And so the Grand Warden can go to air, so yeah, that's good. The Electro Owl, 100 damage per second at level 2 and 1,600, level 1, and 1,600 hit points at level 1. 20 movement speed, so not as fast as Lassie, and targets ground and air. Alright, and it's like an Electro Dragon, the high voltage, so that is cool. Mighty Yak, we'll give him to the King for number 1. These are just the number 1 right now, and the level, damage per second, 60. Not a ton, but as you see here, the yak does extra damage to walls. So the king, you kind of want to go in and just like destroy the middle, right? And so one nice thing about him is just say, hey, this is cleared out, you have a perfect funnel. The king goes in here, and the yak busts the walls to get to them inside. So that's nice. And has a lot of hit points, 3,750. The movement speed is 24, so that is pretty good. And if we go over to the king, the movement speed for him is 16. So the Mighty Yak is not a ton faster. The unicorn will give the queen because it seems like of the walks, queen walks are mainly used, and the queen, you want her to survive. You want them all to survive, but yes, movement speed 16, so that's not crazy a lot, but the queen doesn't like sprint all over. She like goes like here, 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 and then ground and air. So you can, if you're gonna have like a walk with anything, I guess you could do the Grand Warden in air, because ground and air, so it could like heal your balloons if the queen dies. And so, yes, Unicorn follow hero and heals it. Alright, I'm gonna go over my little sheet, and I will show you the seconds, runner-ups. So, here... here I'm at my sheet, and so... I'll do red as number 1. So, as we said, the king gets the yak. And I'm gonna do that. The queen gets the unicorn. The warden gets the owl. And RC gets Lassie. Okay, now we'll change it to blue for runner-up. The unicorn gets the king, because king and grand warden walks seem about the same, but you also want the king to survive when he goes in the middle. The queen gets the yak, because you want her, like, if you're doing a queen walk or whatever, and runner up or whatever, you want her to go in. You could have her go around the edge for funnel, but you usually want her to go in. The warden gets Lassie because he jumps walls as well. And Lassie seems the best for the RC, but if you're not, warden. And then the RC will get Electric Owl. That is okay. The RC's fast, Electric Owl's fast, but I would say usually not to do that. And as I said before, the army, let me clear it up, the army matters. If you're gonna do, let's say, a Lavaloon Queen Walk, you probably want the queen with the unicorn. But if you're gonna do a Yeti Smash with the Warden Walk, the walk, you just want them with the unicorn mostly. Alright, now we're gonna go back over to Clash of Clans, and we'll go to the Town Hall 15 Best and Runner Up. Alright, we're back. I only have the first 2 hero pets, but I can still show you the information on it. So that's good. But then I have to go over my sheet to sign stuff, or I can just draw a little photo or a picture. So number 1, Frosty. Let's see the ability. Change back to red. That's channel color. Periodically spawns frost mites. So for frost mites, think of the Yeti. Yetis spawn Yeti mites, and they basically just like going around and destroy defenses. And here's the Yeti mites. They go around, and that's cool. Move speed 24. We go back to that. So it spawns frost mites. Think of the super lava hounds, the ice hounds. Those also, when they pop, they have like little dudes. And so Frosty is coolest pet, literally, haha. Frostmite count at level 1 is 1, so it's not a ton, but damage per second is 94, so that's okay. The hit point 2,350, that's pretty good. Movement speed is 24, that's higher than the Electric Owl, so it's pretty good. Single target, and 4.5 tiles of the hero. That's a little, like, going away, it's like, doo-doo-doo. So that's okay. I'll give Frosty to the king. Woo, there we go. Frosty to the king, and we're on to Diggy. Frosty to the king because the Frosty seems similar to the Mighty Yak, and he has a lot of hit points, so it's just like do along with King. Diggy, Royal Champion. That seems really good because it's like the new seed machine kind of. It pops up, and like if you saw my video or whatever, new stuff or new troop spell seed machine. Yep, and it digs under, and it pops up and stuns it. And then it will work perfectly for the Warrior Champion, because Warrior Champion goes up to it, is stunned, destroyed. They work great together. Great hit points as well. And 105 damage per second is pretty good. Stun time, 2 seconds at level 1. And 32 movement speed, so it's really fast. It's like goblins. So that's good. Poison Lizard. We're gonna give the Poison Lizard to the Warden. I can't write it down, but I'll do Warden. It's hard to write on my phone, sorry. Alright, and so the max damage per second is 80 because it splits blobs of poison at its enemies. The speed decrease that like the poison gives, 26% decrease. Attack rate is, or decrease is 35%. Damage per second is 181, pretty good. Bad hit points, 1,250. And we're going to give him to the Warden because the Warden is ranged and he will not attack like the king, like enemy, like kings or whatever, unless other stuff's attacking it. So then the Poison Lizard can help with that. Alright, so the Warden. And then we have the Phoenix next. Alright, so the Phoenix. The Phoenix is basic, or it says the Phoenix is fiery finale. Hatches to give her hero a final moment of invulnerability before they are knocked out. So basically think of it as Grand Warden's boost ability. So, the Phoenix is basically just an egg until the hero dies. When the hero dies, then it comes out and when the hero dies, it comes out and it keeps it alive for however long your level is. So level 1 would be 6 seconds. And so, yes, I'll keep it alive for 6 seconds, and then the hero will automatically die when that is done. And then the Phoenix will just keep on going until it dies. The revive is 6 seconds, as I said. The damage per second is 178. And hit points 3,120. The damage is but the hit points is okay. And it's ground and air. And it's only 16 movement speed. That's kind of slow, but it'll be okay. I'm going to give this one to Queen. And one thing I'm going to say about this is that I feel like of the new 4 hero pets, the Phoenix isn't really my favorite. Like, it seems to be okay, like, give him another 6 seconds, but, like, Diggy seems way better. And, like, the Poison Lizard seems better. Like, it's a top tier, so it seems good, but I don't think, it's not my favorite one. Alright, let's go over to the sheet, and I'll show you my second favorite as well. Alright, so we are over to the sheet. And so, as you saw, I'm going to do red as the first and blue as the runner-ups. So, Frosty is the king. Let's go straight over. I'll tell you why just again. So, Frosty is kind of similar to Mighty Yak. It seems kind of like a tank, and it just seems a good fit. The Queen gets the Phoenix, and the Phoenix gets the Queen because for the Queen walks, healers do good, but if the Queen dies, then you still want her going. Like if she's going into, okay, I'll draw this, it's gonna be terrible. Here's I can't really draw on my phone, but here's the town hall, she's going in, and there's a scatter shot right here and here, and she dies, but then the Phoenix can keep her alive to destroy the town hall. Okay, so that the Warden gets the lizard, and so the Warden getting the lizard seems, like I said before, the Warden cannot get defending Clan Castle troops unless something else is attacking it. The Poison Lizard can though, so then it'll be a great match for that. The Warden is ranged, and the Poison Lizard is ranged. Alright, the RC, Diggy. Diggy and the RC is the best combo. Like, it's amazing. The Diggy will go under the ground, it'll pop up, it'll stun, the RC takes it out. RC's world champion, if you don't know. And so it'll go under and it'll stun it. So then the world champion can take it out, and then they'll just keep doing that. And then the royal champion will stay alive longer. Diggy will stay alive longer because of stun. And it just works perfect. Alright, so that is Town Hall 15. Now we're gonna go over to here, and this is the best of show. No, I'm kidding. It's the best of all of them. I feel like, even like over here, the army kind of matters. I'll go back to here, like the Phoenix, let's say that. If you're gonna do a King Walk, you might want the Phoenix. If you're going to do a queen walk, you probably just, like, the Phoenix was the number one for the queen. But the Warden, if you're going to do a Warden walk, maybe the Phoenix. If you're going to do a Royal Champion walk, maybe the Phoenix. So it kind of depends on the army. But Diggy, definitely 100% RC. Unless you're doing Phoenix. That's the, like, exception. Alright, best of all, I feel like, number one, we'll start with King, the Yak. I'm going to do the runners-up as well for those. And so, oh wait, no. I forgot to do the runner-up for over here. Oh my goodness. Alright, so, runner-up for Channel 15. I feel like the King, Phoenix, because you want him to stay alive as well. You want, then I'm going to give the Queen the Lizard, because the Lizard is ranged, and the Queen is ranged. And so that'll work good going along together. The Warden gets the Diggy, because, oop, nope, wrong line. Right there. Warden gets Diggy, and so I feel like the Warden should get Diggy because it'll go under, and it'll help the Warden. If you're gonna do like Warden walk, that'll work. But the Warden's kind of everyone's helper, and then Diggy will just help the whole attack, because you don't really have the Warden by itself. The Royal Champion then would get Frosty, and the Frosty, because the Frostmites would help the Royal Champion get through the base. Alright, now we're gonna go over to the best. Alright, so the best, I feel like, for the King, I'm gonna give the runner-up again. The best for the King is the Mighty Yak, because the Mighty Yak destroys walls, and the King will just go along with that, and I feel like that is good. The second, for the Queen, the Unicorn, because I feel like the Phoenix would be good for the Queen walk. It'll keep it along, but the Unicorn, if you just get that little extra, then it could stay alive longer. The Warden would get the Owl, I feel like, because the Poison Lizard's good, but the Owl, okay, here, there's a tie, I'm gonna say, for the best. The Warden gets the Owl or the Poison Lizard. Kind of depends if you're having them on air. If you're gonna do an air attack like Electro Dragons, Warden, Electro Owl. If you're going to do ground, Poison Lizard. So we have a tie for that. RC, Lassie, because I feel like nope, RC, I did that wrong. I read my notes wrong. RC is Diggy. Oh my goodness, these names are hard. Alright, so King, Mighty Yak, Queen, Warden, Electro Owl, and that. And then the Warrior Champion is Diggy. Alright, Diggy's good, number one. And then I'd say for number two, I'd probably do... Oh wait, no, we're not to number two yet. Okay, so that. Now we're gonna go to number two. And King, number two, would be Frosty. I feel like Frosty is good. The Frostmites are good, but the Mighty Yak has more hit points and breaks walls. So that seems like a better fit for the King, because he's more of a tank. Mighty Yak is more of a tank. The Queen, we're gonna give Diggy, because the Royal Champion has to have a second best, even though, like, don't put it with something else. So the Queen gets Diggy, because digging under, like, if you're going to do a Queen walk, like, most of the hero pets work good with Queen walks, because Diggy will come up, like, pop up, and will stun the defense like the Queen's going for. Like, it might stun the Town Hall, it might stun scatter shots, it might stun other stuff, so that seems like a great fit. Well, this is a long video, so thank you if you've made it this far. The Warden gets Frosty. Wait, what? The King gets Frosty, sorry. The Warden, I was gonna put down Poison Lizard, but as I said before, the Warden got Poison Lizard and Electro Owl. They're tied for the attack strategy you're doing. the World Champion gets Lassie as runner-up, because like Diggy is amazing, but you gotta have a second. And Lassie can run fast, and Lassie can jump walls with RC. So that is the best, I feel like, of all. And I also showed you if you only have the first 4, or if you just want to use the new 4. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And sorry I haven't posted in a while. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.